Hey, what up, everybody? It's your favorite nerd, favorite collector, Mr. Nightspyder. And today we're going to be taking a look at Marvel Select's Venom. This is a figure, I've actually had this figure for maybe like 3 or 4 months. I've just kind of been saving it for a rainy day. And without further ado, let's take a look at the packaging. And today is the day we're going to unveil him, and I'm pretty excited. So, as you can see here, you have Venom in there. And there's a couple different head options up there. And then on the top it says Marvel Select, Venom. On the side, it looks like you have, looks like Venom here. Oh, I almost got confused. Yeah, that's all Venom. Kind of looked for like Anti-Venom colors for a second. I'm like, what the fudge? And on the back, you see another image of Venom. All the interchangeable options. Some other figures on the line. You have Barbarian, Hulk, and the Rhino. And then we have, let's see if I can zoom out a little bit. You can read that if you like. A quick bio of Eddie Brock. Reading is good, so if you need to pause it, feel free to. So, yeah, there's the packaging. There's the figure. And I really just want to get this bad boy open and add him to my symbiote collection. So, give me 1 second. I'll be right back in a jiffy. All right, and here we have Venom outside of the packaging. I can't even begin to express how excited and blown away I am with this figure. I mean, Marvel Select figures always just like they hit that spot, and I get the goosebumps. Anyway, so here's the figure as it is in the packaging. Okay, just a quick. This whole piece right here with the extra arms coming out of the back, you know, honestly, I don't recall. I recall seeing that in the Web of Shadows game where they had like these multiple heads for the Venom symbiote, but I don't remember it in a comic book. But I'm sure there's been so many revisions, I'm sure it's there. But first and foremost, this whole back part comes off, so you can still have that classic Venom look. Okay. And then you see this is the figure as it is in the package, minus this. But let's go over some accessories first that I thought were really unique. First, you have Eddie Brock kind of being transformed into the symbiote, so you see it kind of covering his head. I thought that was like an amazing concept to have in the package. That's kudos to Marvel Select for throwing that head in there. That's going to make some great photos. The second head we got is kind of like a 90s revision of Venom, where you can kind of see he has that green slime drool thing, very long, ridiculously long tongue that if you guys recall in the comics and the comic cards, but still very menacing. I'm glad to have these options. It's all about options when it comes to these things. And then you have these fists, which you can interchange. You get some kind of classic whipping type of fist. As you see here, the web shooting comes out of the top of the hand as opposed to the wrist, like Spider-Man. So when Spider-Man had the symbiote, it also came out of the top of his hand. So that's cool to have that options. And then we have some extra little hands. At first, I was like, what the hell are these little hands for? You know, I thought that was kind of odd, but what they are for is they actually plug into the port here, and you can get some more symbiote transformation things going on there. So very interesting. I didn't get it all the way on in that case, and the same thing on this side. Give himself a high five. Definitely reminds you of like some Alien Resurrection, where they're like, kill me. Anyway, so let's take a look at the figure and the articulation. Dun, 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 dun. So the head is on a double ball joint. You have one going in and then one ball joint sticking out, so you get a 360-degree rotation. You can't look up or down too much, so that's kind of a bummer. But I'm sure with the different heads, well, let's try a different head actually and see if that makes a difference. Let's go for the 90s Venom. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Still, oh yeah, you could get a little bit of wiggle room with that one. A little bit more wiggle room, but still not much. You got 360 degrees on the shoulder, goes out to there. You have an upper biceps rotation. You have a single jointed elbow, and then you have a wrist swivel, 360 degrees, and the same on this side. You have a ab crunch, but you don't really get much out of it, but it's there. But you can't really go forward or back. 360 degrees rotation on the waist, and then you have it kicks out that far. Doesn't go back at all, but there is a hinge here, so you can get some side motions there, which is pretty cool. That's gonna help. You have an upper thigh swivel. You have a single jointed knee, and then you have a hinged ankle. No rocker, which is unfortunate, but I think it has enough articulation to definitely get you through some poses. And if you look at the figure itself, usually I don't get too in depth about the paint. I'm not the paint guy, but the way the paint is broken up with, obviously you have black in there, but the way they painted it on the sculpting of this, like all the veiny and muscular sculpting, and you got the white and you got some blues in there, the shadowing is just phenomenal. Like, this is like a top tier figure. Let's switch the hands out. Let's give that a look. Take that, pops right out. Let's make sure I put the right one. And bam. Classic Knuckles. That is cool. I am awesome. I mean, I'm awesome. This figure is awesome. So let's compare it. Actually, I have a couple reincarnations of this figure. So give me a second here. Let's get him next to his counterpart. Oop. We got Venom. We got Anti-Venom. They all don't stand too great. Venom, Anti-Venom. See how they look together. They're about the same size. And then last but not least, you got Marvel Select Carnage. So there you can see them together. They look pretty badass actually. That's very menacing. All those right there. Wow. They look great together. Finally got all three. Man, okay, let's compare them to, this is kind of like a Marvel Legends size Anti-Venom. So you can see the difference in quality right away. You see there's barely no sculpt to the mold. And last but not least, I'm missing a Venom around here. Oh, we got a Hasbro movie Venom. So you can see all the Venoms lined up right over there for you. So this is kind of my symbiote collection, but yeah, man, this is a great figure. You can't go wrong with Marvel Select. Whenever you see the difference you're looking at between a Marvel Select and a Legends is a Legends you're spending about $20 for this. Okay, each of these retail for $25, so $5 more. You're getting a lot more accessories, as you can see. You get all these different options. You get a much more detailed sculpt, and you're getting some premium paint work on these figures. So definitely, every time I buy a figure or a particular character, you definitely got to think twice. Am I going to go Marvel Legends or am I going to go Marvel Select? And if I can find a better version of the character that's Marvel Select, 9 times out of 10, that's the way I go. But thank you for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. I have 92 subscribers now. Thank you guys. I was kind of stagnant for a little while. So please share the video. Please like the video. Please comment. And if you like all those things, subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it. And once again, this is the Nightspyder Collector. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Peace.